to Hollie Hobbies. Today we are going to be doing an unboxing video of my craft outlet ribbon that I got. And let me just get you all on my iPad here. All right, hey Debbie and Donna and Bonnie and Jan Kuhn, welcome, welcome. Nice to see you all again. Long time no see. So I'm glad that you joined me. We're going to do an unboxing video. This will be a really quick one. I promise I won't leave you hanging for 3 hours like my lives have been turning out. But we all know crafting takes time. It doesn't happen fast, and that whole creative process takes time. So hello Jan Cantu. Everyone, welcome. Nice to see you again. I hope you all are having a good day. It's a beautiful day today in California. The sun's out and it's feels like a spring day, so I'm excited to get outside, take Turbo for a walk, and then I got to get back and I have to really start working on my tutorial for this Sunday. I was waiting on a couple of ribbons that are in this box, and I will have a Valentine's Day tutorial this Sunday, and we're going to be using, let me go grab it. I'm going to be using this mesh. It's a wide metallic mesh, and I think it's so pretty. I've never used it before, and I'm excited to see what it's like to work with. So that'll be this Sunday's tutorial. And so let's get this opened. I have my coffee here, and we are going to get started. Y'all know I need my coffee. All right, so this wasn't quite as big of an order as last time. Last time I was really focusing on some signs and mesh, and then I realized I didn't quite focus on any ribbon. So this one I just kind of focused on ribbon, and at the time I was thinking Valentine's, and now it's like I really should have probably got some Easter ribbon. So I'll probably go on get some more Easter ribbon from TMI Gifts or some more from Craft Outlet and start adding to my spring ribbon collection, because we got a lot of those beautiful spring signs from Craft Outlet, and I want to be able to have a lot of fun with those signs. We got a lot. And if you missed that replay, it's if you go under the lives, you'll see the Craft Outlet unboxing. And you can check out, if you're curious, what kind of signs they have. Like, I purchased a lot of different shapes and sizes, and we're going to do a lot of different things with those. And hi, Doyla. Welcome. Sunday. Oh, so happy to have you. Welcome. I usually go live on Thursdays and I do a wreath, but today is a spontaneous live where I'm doing an unboxing video with some ribbon that I got from Craft Outlet. And on Sundays, you're asking what time on Sundays? I always drop a tutorial at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Sorry, I got the light glare on my glasses. At Sunday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I always try to go live on Thursdays at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time when we make a wreath. And I always have those scheduled. So if something changes in my schedule and you don't see it scheduled for Thursday, then know that it'll be scheduled like on a Wednesday or a Friday. But I really try to stick with the Thursday night schedule. So let's get started and see what we got here. It's almost like Christmas all over again because you forget what you order And ooh, we got a lot of purdies. I see a lot of purdies right on top. And if I don't get to use all of these this year, I will definitely be doing it next year. Because if you follow me for any time, you know that that's my hardest thing, is to stay ahead of the seasons. As a creator, we have to stay way ahead for people to look at our tutorials and think about making them. And I always have a hard time switching to that next season. So this is a lot of Valentine's, but I'm excited. I'd like to at least get a couple lives in with Valentine's and a couple tutorials. And then I promise I'll be moving on to spring designs. And that's why I purchased a lot of that mesh that I got last shipment, because we're going to be doing a lot of different flowers and fusing with different mesh. Hey Debbie, welcome. Hot diggity dog, girlfriend. You made it in time. I love it. I love it. All right, so we're just gonna show you all the purdies I got. And they have really nice picks, really great floral picks. Look how cute that is. Those they're like little wood hearts. So that's super fun. Oh, I can't wait to get design with these. So fun. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at how fun their picks are. And they have really great prices. And they also have a clearance section, that you can always find some goodies on there too. People were asking me last night on the live my top 3 places I like to get stuff, and so far I have a top 2 because I'm still exploring some others, but right now it's definitely TMI Gifts and Craft Outlet. And if you ever shop at TMI Gifts, you can always use my code, which is HH20, and you'll receive 20% off your order at checkout, which is really nice. That's super fun. You've got the curly cues and the balls. Love that. You just took your tree stuff off. Your new artificial tree still has needles. I keep thinking I had to water it. Yeah. So you're going to decorate it for Valentine's Day? I love when people do that. I think that's so cute. Just to keep it up and redecorate it. And this one. We'll just take all these off. We don't need all this. Yeah, I think that's super cute. Make sure you send me a picture when you decorate it for Valentine's Day. I'd love to see it. And if anybody has any pictures of their wreaths that they make, whether you're inspired by Hollie Hobbies or, you know, just doing your own thing, I'd love to see them. You can now share with me on my YouTube channel under the community tab, which is nice because they used to, you couldn't share pictures on YouTube. So, and I'd have a lot of people that wanted to share stuff, but so now it's nice. And I don't know if the feature is open for me yet, but it did talk about there's going to be a new voice feature as well, where you can leave me a voice message too. You got plenty of trees outside. All right. Yeah, it's a lot of work getting all those ornaments off the tree and everything put away. We just barely got ours done last weekend. So everything put away, and then I always like to get a nice deep clean in the house before the new year starts. I want to start off the new year with a nice clean house, and those are cute. Look how fun those are. Hi, Elizabeth. Welcome. Welcome. Yeah, yeah, I know. But they'll give you a hard time, right, Debbie? But they're not the ones that are doing it. And, ooh, these are fun. Look at those. So fun. And looks apparently like I really like these because I got 3 of them, which I do. They're really cute. And these could be used in Easter too. Those would be really cute in an Easter design. Love those. So I think I figured out what happened in the live last night when it froze, because when I ended the live, it looks like I had 3 spam calls. So even though I had it on Do Not Disturb, it must have something to do with those spam calls that makes the live freeze. Because that's what happened one time when we were just talking about the spam calls, and look what happened. A spam call came in and I froze. And it wasn't the cutest face either. So just so you know, if that happens, that's what's going on. It's all those spam calls. I have AT&T and they are outrageous since the data got breached. I've never had spam calls like this in my life. So if it freezes again, just hang in there. I'm not going to stop the live and restart it. It just takes a minute and then it comes back on. So I am sorry about that. It was just kind of ironic that we were just talking about it and it happened. Look at how cute those are. I love those. Oh my gosh, so fun. It's raining and interfering with the signal. Well, it's me on my end, Elizabeth, too. So just bear with me. This has been happening on a couple of my lives, and so just hang in there. When it stops, I'll be back in a couple minutes, or a couple, seconds, really. It feels like minutes when it's frozen. I just thought those were so cute. They look so realistic. Love those. Yeah, I've noticed that it's just when those calls come in. That's it. Can you hear me now? Because that happens too. Let me know if you can hear me. Allie, I know you said you can't hear. I think that happens a little bit after the, when it freezes. It takes a minute to catch up. Can you hear me? I feel like one of those commercials. Can you hear me now? Okay. All right, perfect. So if you can all just give this live a thumbs up, it helps push me out in that YouTube algorithm. And if you're new to my channel, just hit that subscribe button right down below. I release a new tutorial every Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I go live every Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And sometimes we'll do these little spontaneous lives in between. Okay. So now we get to some real purties here. All right. Oh my gosh, look at that. Let's turn it around. So pretty. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to use that. Hi, Tina, Bucky, welcome. Welcome. Allie, great. I'm glad you can hear me. Thank you for putting up with my technical difficulties here. And I wanted to I have a lot of buffalo plaid, but it's just not good quality ribbon. And as we've talked about before, I want to start replacing even though I'll still use it up, the old stuff, but I want to replace it with some better quality ribbon. And this is one of my Valentine signs that I'm going to be, has some buffalo plaid in it, and I wanted to have this ribbon for that one. Let's see. How many yards Debbie's asking are the big ones? And, this is 50 yards. And, yep, 50 yards are the big ones, which is nice. You get a lot of ribbon on those. Hi, Angela. Welcome. Welcome. We're just unboxing some goodies. I just went through all the floral picks, and there's a lot of fun goodies there, just to kind of hold up the whole bundle for you. And we're getting into some ribbon now. And Allie, we're so happy to have you. I'm so glad that you found us here. We are a crafting community, and we have so much fun. I have the best followers that come and join my lives, and we end up just yakking and laughing and having a good time, and getting a wreath done too. And this is 10 yards of the 1.5 red satin ribbon. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. I'm so happy to have you. Today we're doing an unboxing video, but normally in my lives I'm making a wreath. And if you guys are new and you want to check out some of the lives, you can always watch the replays on my YouTube channel. And I always release a new tutorial every Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So you kind of have two different ways to see the whole process. You could see it in a tutorial that's more speeded up, but I still guide you step by step, and you'll just see my hands, hear my voice. Or if you want to see like a live version in real time, you could check out some other designs that way as well. Oh, thank you, Donna. And I love how everybody just interacts with each other on the chat, and we just have a great time, and it's a great community. It really is. And thank you for having my back last night with the troll that came on, which I appreciate you guys all blocking, because a lot of times I can't do that from my side when it's live. So thank you for blocking and doing that. Now this is fun. I forgot about that one. It has like a texture grid with a little bit of sparkles on it. I think that one's super pretty. That'll I'll probably be using maybe this Sunday with that metallic mesh. I'm not sure yet. That's why I got a lot of goodies to pick from. Yes, you blocked the troll. Thank you, Elizabeth. So hopefully he'll get kicked off of YouTube from being able with those kind of comments. And that one's super fun. So I got a lot of work to do. I got to get these designs out and up in my channel, because I want to use this gorgeous stuff. I don't want to wait till next year. Look at that one. It's really nice. I love that. And it's so fun when you're making bows, you know, hey Betty, welcome, welcome. Lori, welcome. It's so fun when I like to make bows. I like to use different textures, different prints, and it always makes a really cute bow when you add some, you know, maybe some stripes, some polka dots, just kind of mix it up. And yeah, I really like that one. I got 2 of those. That one's really pretty. I know, right, Jen Kuhn? Well, I make a lot of wreaths, okay? I mean, 2 wreaths a week between my tutorial and my live. So I do a lot of wreaths. So I always have to be ahead of the game. So, and that's the part I'm struggling with right now, because I should be going on to Easter right now. But I'll get there. I'll get there. I want to use some of these pretties before I move on to Easter's. Michelle, this is my craft outlet shipment. And I love to shop at Craft Outlet, and I also love to shop at TMI Gifts. And TMI Gifts is a family-run business out of Mississippi, and they have wonderful quality ribbon and mesh as well. So those are my two go-tos. And if you ever shop at TMI Gifts, just know my coupon code is HH20, and you'll receive 20% off. And I always leave the link in the description section of all my tutorials because I love them. And they have great wreath attachments too. I'm hoping to get that little, I think they might have the little bunny butt that sticks out from the wreath. If you follow me, you know I like to do cutesy, I like to do fun, I like to do a little bit of out of the box. We do a little bit of everything. Can the trolls send something? I don't think so, Debbie. I'm not really sure, but I know on Facebook you'll get a lot of that that stuff too, like more like scammers trying to scam you. I know at least when I first started my business, it was constant, and I feel like it's tapered off now that the years have gone by. But yeah, they really try to get you with making you think that they want to buy a wreath and is this for sale? And you know, you got to really be careful with that kind of stuff because they're out there trying to scam people. Yeah, I've heard of them too, Michelle. I never really knew what it was until I started going live on YouTube. And I mean, I've been pretty lucky. They haven't come on every live, but they've come on a couple, and they just like say inappropriate stuff, or you know, they're just trying to get attention is what it is. And people can have moderators that can stop that before they hit the feed, but I don't have a moderator at this point. And so it is what it is, but that's where my awesome followers come in and they just block and report. You can block and report right in the live feed. Thank you, Debbie. Yep, I love my rock and roll. I'm an 80s girl, a 70s, 80s girl, and I love my rock and roll. Okay, here we go. This one, oh, look at that. Is that not so pretty? I love ribbon like this where it looks like it's two ribbons in one. Because a lot of those designs where you like say you add two different ribbons, you could just use one and it looks so pretty. It's already there for you. All right, Lori, Lily, hi, welcome, and Miss Amy. And Lori says, heads up, beauties. I just ordered a bunch of stuff from Kringle Designs, 65% off. Shipping is not free, but it can offset on another note. I love Craft Outlet, TMI, and Deco Exchange. Yes, we were talking, or we didn't talk about Deco Exchange. We were talking about Creek Road Designs is one that I want to start checking out, and Deco Exchange I haven't yet, but I follow them, and I really should check out what they have to offer as well. Hello, Donna. So thank you for that. Hey, Rosie, welcome. So happy to have you here. I'm glad that you found me. We're doing an unboxing video today, but normally my lives, I'll be making a wreath. This is more of a spontaneous live because my followers, they want to see the goodies that I got. And it's always nice just to kind of see. And then I have no affiliate or nothing with Craft Outlet. I just love them. And I think, and what I like about Craft Outlet is I think that a lot of people know about it now. So when I do tutorials and I use maybe their sign or some of their ribbon, people are familiar with it and they could order that same sign or the ribbon. It gets there fast and they can make the same, they can do the the follow my tutorial and make the same wreath, which is nice. Because I have been staring a little bit away from the Dollar Tree. You all know that I like to do a lot of Dollar Tree wreaths and things like that, because that used to be an affordable way for people to make wreaths. And you can find that same sign, same concept. But now with the prices the way they are, you know, to me, it's just not as affordable like it used to be. So I would prefer to spend my money at these kind of places. So that's why I'm just kind of varying off a little bit. But don't get me wrong, I still like to do Dollar Tree designs as well. I do still have a lot of signs next door that I want to use. Oh, these are fun. Look at that. So that's what I like, you know, I like to switch up patterns, and when you're making a bow, and add a lot of fun whimsy to it. This one I could definitely use for Easter. And for those of you that are new and you're not subscribed, if you hit that subscribe button right down below, it'll take you to my YouTube channel. And you could check out all my tutorials. I'm going on my 4th year now of my YouTube channel. So I have a lot of tutorials. I've been through a lot of seasons. And just scroll down and you can kind of get the feel of what I like to do. And there's just a little bit of everything. A lot of whimsy, a lot of fun. A lot of flowers, ice cream cone wreath, witches hats, and spider, all kinds of fun stuff. Yeah, this one, I really like that one with the check. I think I got this for that one sign where I'm going to be using that buffalo plaid. So I'm going to try to squeeze out some of these Valentine's Day so we can, oh, this is what I went in to order, because this is what I went in to order, and this is what I came out with. I think we all know that feeling, because this is what I want to use for this week's tutorial. This is the sign that I'm going to be using, and look at how I love this ribbon with this sign. And then I'm going to be using this wide metallic mesh, which I've never worked with, and I just think it's going to be really pretty and fun. So when this live is over, I'm going to get to work, because I'm a little behind this week, but I'll always pull off a tutorial every Sunday. And if you turn those notifications on, you will be alerted when I go live, I'm about to go live, or there's going to be a new tutorial coming out as well. Yes, Donna, you can interchange for the holidays and seasons, and that's what I'm excited about, especially all of this kind of stuff. Like, you can use this for any season. Look at that. I know cheetah is all the rage right now. This one is a 2-sided. Yeah, that's a 2-sided ribbon, which I wanted to use in one of my signs, has the cheetah print. So that's why it's good to turn those notifications on, because I'm a little behind the curve right now with Valentine's, and I really want to get some Valentine's out. I'm probably going to have to drop a tutorial midweek as well. So if you have those notifications turned on, you will get alerted when that extra tutorial comes out as well. And I have a lot of striped ribbon, but I wanted some good quality striped ribbon, because the striped ribbon I have is not the best quality. And that makes a beautiful bow when you have really good quality ribbon. Yeah, I was pretty obsessed with this ribbon. I can't wait to use it. I think it's going to look really pretty with that sign. And this, the 1 week I got the 1.5 version of this, so I wanted to get the 2.5. I love that with that different pattern. That's what I'm talking about, switching up patterns in your bows. Add some polka dots, add some diagonals, add some stripes, add a little bit of everything, and you have just a beautiful bow. Like, you know, you could do something like that. You could do something like this. Just switch it up. So that's that. You missed which one, Debbie? The pink love. Where was that one? I don't remember which one. Does it say love? And this one I got because, let me show you what I have over here. And I'm so sad they were sold out. I didn't think about it when I ordered these signs, but I had this really cute sign I got from them. I shared last week. And so I had bought the, where did that ribbon go? I bought the 2.5 inch of this ribbon. And so I got some 1.5 inch. And then I also got, I believe I got this green and this. So I got these two I thought would be cute with this design. And they had these cute little picks with the same kind of strawberries, but they were sold out. And I thought, oh, that would have been so fun to have that in the design. But so now I could get going on this because I have the ribbon for it. But yeah, I'm not sure exactly, but this kind of went through my head, something like that. I definitely wanted the green and white polka dots. So I'm excited to work with this. I'll definitely get this one done this year because I'm dying to work with that strawberry. So cute. And I have a whole bunch of signs if you ever want to watch the unboxing video from last week. It was mostly mesh and signs. And here's a couple of the 12-inch metal signs that I got. So see the cheetah and the buffalo plaid. I got a lot of that ribbon to go with this, just to kind of give you an idea of some of their signs. Lily says, our minds must be on the same track. You've pulled out so far 4 rolls of ribbon. Lily, great minds think alike. I love that. I love that. Debbie, you got 30-mile-an-hour winds. Oh my gosh. You need to come here to California and we need to go kayaking together. That's my kayak online buddy. But you're in, is it Minnesota or Massachusetts? Where are you at? I forget. You're the same state that Julie's in. And that sounds very cold. Look at that. That's another one of those ribbons that can be used for, that looks like you have 2 ribbons and it's all in one. Which is great for like the pancake ruffle wreaths where you might add 2 different ribbons. You can just add this one and you're good to go. I love that one. You lived in California for 42 years. Where are you at now, John Kuhn? Where did you move? I think I'd have a very hard time leaving California because I was born and raised here, and I love the weather all year round. That one's super fun. Oh, that's right. You're in Las Vegas. Woo! You get to run the air condition all summer long, right? With that heat. That's right. I remember that from the live last night. Which, you know, it's still similar to California. Hopefully you have a swimming pool. I think I'd have a hard time living there without a pool. But then it'd probably be too hot just to be, you get fried out there. This one's fun with that little scalloped. Is that a scalloped edge? No, it's like a embroidery work that makes it look like a scalloped edge. That's pretty. I like that. And then this was that polka dotted ribbon. I know, Donna. St. Patrick's Day, and here I am ordering Valentine's. But you know what I do want to do for St. Patrick's Day? I never really I think I only have one tutorial, St. Patrick's Day, on my YouTube channel. And that was when I first started. But one that I've been wanting to make really bad, and I said I'm going to do it this year, which I should try to find the legs, is I want to make, if you've seen my tutorial with the witch's cauldron, that's done on the pumpkin wreath and the legs are sticking up. I want to do that same one, but the St. Patrick's Day version. I've seen them and they're so cute. They've got the little St. Patrick's feet sticking out, and you put the coins and all the fun stuff in on top of the pot, I guess it would be called, not a cauldron if you're doing that. So yes, thanks for reminding me. I never seem to get ahead on the St. Patrick's or the Mardi Gras. I've never done a Mardi Gras, and I know a lot of people are doing those right now. Maybe next year I'll think ahead and order some Mardi Gras stuff. Michigan, there we go. That's where Debbie's from, Michigan. Yeah. Michelle, you're in, yeah, a lot of people are from Michigan, and that's where Julie from Julie's Wreath Boutique lives. She's my business coach. And if you all are looking for a business coach, I highly recommend Julie. I always leave the link to her biz group in the description section of all my tutorials. She is amazing. She is the wreath and crafting queen and the guru and trailblazer for flower wreaths, and she's my biggest inspiration. And I always said, if I want to learn from somebody, I want to learn from the best of the best, and she is the best. And I love her trainings. They can be accessed anytime. And I'll plug Julie all day long because I truly believe in her and her trainings and what she teaches us. And when you learn her stuff and you implement it and you see it work, it's really exciting. So here is, look at that, is fun. Look at those little checks. And then we got, of course, have some red sparkle. That'll probably go with my one for this Saturday. I also have this other, where was it? Oh, it's right here. This is what I was going to use with that pink ombre, or I mean with that metallic mesh. I got this from Michael's and I've been dying to use that. So that'll go in that bow as well. So I got some work to do after this. So we got those, and then we have one more. This one was a little different than the other black and white. Dallas, Jerry's from Dallas. Welcome, Jerry. Welcome, everybody. It's so nice that you popped in and joined me today. See, this one, the stripes are going the other way, so that's fun. I love that. You can never have enough black and white striped. And I feel the same way with polka dots. You can never have enough polka dot ribbon. I like to get polka dots in every color because I'm an 80s girl and I love polka dots. So we got, oh, you just got into Julie's Biz Boutique, Jerry. Welcome, welcome. I've been in her biz group for about 3 years now, and I just love it so much. I'm really backed up on the trainings right now, and I've been missing the Thursday late night coffee because I've been going live. But yeah, I started my YouTube channel because I was inspired by Julie's trainings, and here I am. Never in a million years would I thought I'd be having a YouTube channel. So that's nice to know that you're in her group, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you in those trainings. And like I said, I can never say enough about Julie because I love her so much and what I've learned from her. Now, I did get a lot of mesh last week, but I got a few more. Look at how fun that is. I'm all about textures. If you hear me and my tutorials, I talk about texture because I love texture. And this has that texture that, look at how fun. Super fun. Yes, she's amazing. Amazing. Julie with Julie's Wreath Boutique, Debbie. I know you're in a different group now, but I think that you used to be in Julie's group. That one's going to be fun. I love that. I love their mesh. It's just thick and it's nice. You compare that to a Hobby Lobby mesh. Let me grab a Hobby Lobby roll so you can see the difference. So these are both 10 by 10 yards. And look at the difference. This is just great mesh to work with. I'm not bagging on Hobby Lobby mesh because this is how I started using all of their mesh. But this is the kind of mesh that it's a lot better quality. But don't get me wrong, this mesh makes one heck of an angel wing and the cross wreath. That if you've seen those on my YouTube channel, I made it with this mesh, and I love the way this flows for the Easter cross wreath that I did, which I'll be promoting that again. I usually go back and promote some other older things that I've done for my new followers that might not have seen it. This is fun. I'll probably use this with that one sign. Maybe I'll use this together. We'll see. I'm not sure yet. I just trying to figure out, when I have this kind of mesh, I want to do a design where you can see the mesh, because some you just end up adding the sign and the ribbons and then you can't even see the mesh. So this beautiful mesh I really want to showcase. And this too. Look how pretty that is. So pretty. So that was it for the unboxing today. And now I got to figure out where I'm going to put all this stuff. Because I just cleaned out my overflow storage, and I've got all my bins over here, which are pretty stuffed with mesh right now. So I'll probably take out some of the seasonal and move it next door and make room for all of this. So let's see. Yes, they're 10-inch wide mesh. And Donna asked, did you pair the mesh and ribbon? I did a lot of it. I like to go off the signs when I'm thinking about my ribbon choices. I look at the sign and then I pair the ribbon with the sign. But I did get some different mesh that I would like to pair with it as well. So I wanted to have a variety, and that way, if I'm doing a wreath, I can pair the mesh too with a wreath where you can actually see the mesh, like a cruffle wreath. Because we did that one, it was such that beautiful mesh in winter, and I was so excited. And then by the time I added everything, I couldn't even see the mesh. So I definitely gonna have that in mind. So if I'm doing something where it's gonna cover most of the wreath, then I'll probably just save this mesh for another project where I can really highlight it. And yeah, I've definitely going to have to start. Robstar Dallas, hello, welcome. We've missed you. We've missed you. I have we just did an unboxing of a new shipment that I got. So this was more of a spontaneous live. And it's nice to see you again. Welcome back. I'm glad you caught us here. And Kathy, can't wait to see the Easter wreath. Thank you, Kathy. I'll be definitely getting going on some Easter designs. I pulled out my Easter totes, and I need to start looking at the signs that I got. I got a lot of Easter signs, and we are going to be doing just a lot of fun stuff. I'm going to be doing a lot of fusing of mesh. We're going to be creating different color palettes. We're going to be making dahlias and different flowers, because that's my true passion, is making the kind of out of the box flower wreaths. But we're really going to take it a step further and start fusing. I'm going to show you how to fuse different mesh onto the poly burlap, kind of similar to what I did with one of my angel wings, the really big one. I have a few angel wings tutorials, but the really big one with the ombre mesh, we're going to be doing kind of similar to that, but different styles and different techniques to create different flowers and different colors, because we all know a flower is not just one color. It's faded and mixed with different colors. And we're going to be doing, I'm pulling a lot of images off of the internet, and they're going to be my inspiration, and we're just going to have a lot of fun this spring. You're going to see a lot of those, and we'll use a lot of these spring signs that I got. And we are going to have, yes, Rockstar. We all want a name like Robstar Dallas. That is like the best handle name. I love it. I love it. And let me just see if there's any other questions. Oh, thank you, Robstar Dallas, for that reminder. If everyone could hit that like button, it really helps me, pushes me out in that YouTube algorithm. And let me just see if I missed any questions. The mesh is all 10-inch wide, and they're hanging all over your house. I'm trying to get them my business I've been running. Yes, Jerry. They take over the house very quickly. I know that feeling. I just made a huge donation yesterday. My whole truck was filled with wreaths, because I don't have enough room for that, and I don't have time to sell them anymore. But I am going to be doing some giveaways very soon, as soon as I can figure out my email list. I have a lot of goals that I have to accomplish in 2026, and an email list is one of them. And I also will be starting my own Facebook group, where we're going to be, it's a place to build community and share your creations that you've made, or ones that might have been inspired by Hollie Hobbies, and just another community that I'm going to get that going. And let's see. Oh, Lori says, I made the heart rag wreath with the fabric from Hobby Lobby that I posted last year or the year before. Oh, I'm so glad you made that. And that is one of my favorites. I love a rag wreath. I love a ribbon wreath. Those to me are like timeless treasures. And that one is really fun. Yes. I know the hardest part is cutting all those strips. But once you get through all that, it goes pretty fast. But yeah, that's a really fun one. That's okay, Rob Stardellis. I know it's a busy time, but I'm so glad that you popped on, and everyone's connecting. No, there's not going to be no bow today, Jankun. I'm not doing a wreath or anything like that today. Today was just an unboxing video. It was more of a spontaneous, but if you guys want to see more bows, I'd be happy to do some bows live where we can do some different techniques. And what I like to do in my tutorials when I do make a bow is I will always link the bow tutorial in the description box as well. So if you want to make that same bow, you're going to have the step-by-step directions for that as well. All right, so Elizabeth asks who I donate to, and I donate to the Sacred Heart Thrift Store, which is affiliated with the Sacred Heart School, which is where all my boys went to, and all the money that's earned there goes to help families with financial assistance that send their school, that need assistance to be able to send their kids there, which I desperately needed when we were sending our boys there. And so if I can help out a family that was in my position, oh, we got a siren, you know, that makes me happy knowing that it's going to a good cause. So that's where I donated. And I'm hoping that people will enjoy those wreaths and that the thrift store can make some money off of them. And Jerry you made one too, tying all the strips. Yeah. I think that one is a little bit better than the plastic tablecloth one. That one kind of took a while. But once you get going, it goes pretty fast. But I love, one of my favorite ones is the watermelon wreath done with the plastic tablecloths. That I love that so much. All right, so I'm going to let you all go, and I appreciate everyone that spent time with me. We're going to get all this put away, and I'm going to get started on this Sunday's tutorial. So if you're new to my channel, if you can just hit that subscribe button right down below, it'll take you right to my channel. Check out my tutorials that get released every Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and come join me live again Thursdays at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, where I'll be creating a design. I never really know which one I'm going to be doing at the time, but if you're not following me on Facebook, go over to Facebook and give me a follow over there, Hollie Hobbies, because I always will release like a sneak peek of what we're going to be doing that live. I'll share a picture of, I just posted a picture of the live that we did last night. And you'll kind of get a lot of inside scoop on my Facebook as well. So I can't wait to see you next time. See you Sunday. Thanks. I'm glad you popped in, Rob Star Dallas, and Bonnie, Elizabeth, everyone, Debbie, Jankun. All my peeps are here. Donna, Michelle. I just love it so much. Thank you for all your love and support. It means so much to me. And thank you for watching Hollie Hobbies, from my heart to yours. Have a good one.